Hey everybody, what is going on? Pete Simonetti here of NYY News. We know where the Yankees are currently. They lose today. They are at 500 for the season, 60 plus games in. We feel like something has got to give at some point. That has not happened yet. I feel it's overdue. You guys know my feelings on that. You guys had a 3-hour roundtable the other day with Joe, Austin, Francis, and Arby. Crushed it. You guys loved it. Great feedback. Great dialogue and conversation. So you guys know where we are. I believe Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman need to be held extremely accountable for this club. I believe the lack of base running, the errors, the presentation. If you guys know and have followed me for a while, the first year, I really held back criticizing Boone. I said, as a first-year manager, you got a talented club. They're probably going to take over. Let's see what happens. But early on, one of the first criticizing moments I had was that this team did not look prepared. They did not look ready to play baseball. And we're seeing that now year after year under Aaron Boone. We're seeing the base running errors. We're seeing the lackadaisical plays, like the low IQ of a ball player that they should have. It's like it's kind of just gone. It's almost, again, I think at the end of the day, the key word and the phrase of all this is accountability. I think accountability is where it stands currently for the Yankees. They don't have none. They don't even have a guy in a clubhouse. Now, again, we don't know what happens behind closed doors, but you never see, and we talked about this, you never see a guy pull to the side, a player pull somebody to the side. You never see Boone pull somebody to the side. So, you know, as much as this is a painful time for us as Yankee fans, and that could always change, you know, that could change up quickly. It's also, in a sense, a crossroads. Very much a crossroads. Is Brian Cashman a guy to do that? I don't know. I don't know if he's the guy that could go out there and make that big move. I don't know if he's the guy to go out there and make the move that maybe the fan base is like, whoa, what are you doing? But it either restocks us or it reshapes us. And, you know, the other night, Francis brought this up, and we brought it up also overall about players on the Yankees' current roster that we are not advocating to trade, but would get you the biggest return to possibly rebuild this roster that currently now is not constructed good. There's no good foundation there. It's weak. It's being built like on an older sand that can still collapse, but it's holding up enough, but it's just slowly drifting off. You need a good foundation for everything you start in life to build and be good. You need that. The Yankees don't have that. And I don't know if Cash is the guy to do it. We mentioned some names, and we got a lot of people got hot about it, but some people were okay with it. And I noticed some of it's actually trending now even more on Twitter. One of the names being Gleyber Torres. And I actually threw this over to a couple of beat writers, a couple of friends of mine. And they mentioned one name that you could possibly see a guy like a Torres move for. And the first name they always bring up is the Milwaukee Brewers, just because of they have so much starting pitching. And starting pitching is still key. One of the names brought up there was Freddie Peralta, who is exceptionally good. But if you know, and I even shot back, so, you know, why would they trade one of their legit young starters when this team just needs a little offense? And the rebuttal to that was, well, Pete, they haven't been able to really find those offensive stars besides, you know, your trade of Yelich and a few other guys. But they have some guys coming up, and they got some good starting pitching still coming up. I think his name is, I want to say Ethan Small, I believe. He's a left-handed pitcher in Double-A. He's doing very well. Could almost replace Peralta. That probably wouldn't be a deadline thing. Of course not. It wouldn't be a deadline thing. That'd be an off-season thing. And that's just hypotheticals. That's just having fun with the current situation the Yankees are in. Hell, Twitter right now is going up in flames about, do we trade Aaron Judge? Is he the move to make? I don't feel great about that one. I like Aaron Judge. I think he should be re-signed as long as he can stay healthy. I think he's a mainstay. I think he has everything to be a leader. Even a more vocal leader. I would love to see that from him. I would love to see him be able to pull guys aside and kind of show a more leadership on the field. We don't know what happens off the field, but on the field, I would like to see that more. And, you know, there was the rumor about the Angels. I talked about it on the roundtable. I'd be concerned if it gets to free agency with a team like the Angels. But there's some reconstruction that needs to be done here. That's obvious. And I do think it's going to take some ballsy moves. I don't know if Cash is the guy to do that. So what I want to see, and I hope that we have an owner, to be fair. I hope we have an owner that one day wakes up and goes, I'm the boss. I hope we have that one day. I hope little Stein wakes up one day and feels like big Stein. I hope one day little Stein wakes up and feels between his legs giant balls and goes, I feel like dad today. That's what I am hoping for. And he lays the smackdown, rock bottoms left and right. If you smell what little big man Stein is cooking. Yeah, I fumbled. I could fumble. I'm human. Little Big Stein is cooking. Little Big Stein, that's his new name. But if he can wake up one morning and just Chiguanda chings left and right everywhere. You're out the door. We're changing. Because Francis talked about this. Arby talked about it. Joe talked about it. Austin talked about it. We all talked about it. If you feel anywhere in your heart, if you're Little Big Stein, if Cash is not going to be that guy, you don't want him working your deadline. You don't want him working your deadline. So the next couple of weeks is very interesting. Very interesting. If the Yankees fall below, I don't know how to keep some of these guys around. I don't know how to keep any of them around. But you guys let me know in the comment section below. What do you think happens? I mean, it's kind of a continuation of what we've been talking about, but it's fun to hear your ideas too. We want to hear your ideas. So you guys stuck with us for 3 hours the other day. Throw some comments below, man. Let us know, what is the move you make? Do you potentially consider a giant deal like a Gleyber Torres move? An Aaron Judge move? Insane. Crazy, I think, but maybe it works. And who's that guy? Is Cashman a guy? Who is it? Who do you put there? Is Jim Hendry a guy that just jumps in out of nowhere? He's an assistant right now. He's been in that position before. Who's the guy who jumps in? Who's the person to make these deals for the Yankees? Let me know in the comment section below. And you guys know what I feel about Little Big Stein. Hope he wakes up one morning and feels 2 giant coconuts down there and goes, I'm ready. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Like the video, subscribe. Subscribers are rocketing up. We appreciate it. Keep it going. Remember, guys, when we say this, we mean it. You all are the absolute best. Let us know in the comments below all the questions I asked before. Talk to you guys very, very soon.
Tell me what you